Hi, we're going to talk today about problem-solving techniques for multiplying and dividing integers. Our setup is still the same, and you can see that on your note sheet. And you need to have two colored highlighters or two different color pencils for our purposes today. The question is, what questions do I need to answer? So you're going to highlight that in one of those colors. You can choose which one, but make sure you highlight the question that you're going to answer in that one color. The next thing that you're going to highlight from the problems are all of the facts. For us, because we're talking about math problems, these are mostly going to be number information, numbers with their information, labels or other information, whatever goes with them. You need to also see, do you have any missing information that you need to go and locate and find, or any irrelevant information? If it's irrelevant, that means things you don't need. Make sure that you slash the trash. Put a line through it, but make sure it's just one, just in case you find out, ooh, I actually do need that information. The next thing is to plan your strategy. Here are some examples of some strategies that you might use. Remember that with this SOL, you have to have a strategy to problem solve, and it wants to see what you're doing, representations or something like that. Looking for a pattern, equation or expression, make a chart, a picture, a model, a list. Guess and check only really works for multiple choice or matching. So please make sure that you save that guess and check only for those types of questions. The next thing, your solution. You're going to need to show your work. Remember that at any time that you may pause this video if you need to pause it for a second, rewind it, play it again so that you can write down what you need to in your notes. So a lot of times, students really want to go just to number 4 where they work the problem, solve the problem, show your work. But remember that there's a whole process before that to where you get here. So make sure that you show that work after you've done steps 1, 2, and 3. Number 5 is very important. This is the check. Does my solution answer the question? And in math, we're talking about, do the labels match? Does the question and answer both have the same labels? If we're talking about how many points did this student earn or score in the football game, and you say 3 yards, 3 yards rushing, and you go, no, how many points? So the labels don't match. Also, is my solution reasonable? Does the answer make sense? So that's something that you need to really look at. All right, so let's look at our first example, our question. And this is from your homework packet. So we're going to look at this first one. The first thing that we're going to highlight is the question, but let's read the question first. A computer stock lost 2 points each hour for 6 hours. Find the total points the stock fell. So I'm going to highlight in my question color, total points the stock fell. That's step 1. The second thing is I'm going to highlight any facts I might have. So in here, it says it lost 2 points. Remember, we're talking about numbers with their information around them. Each hour for 6 hours. So that gives us the information. I don't need any more information. All that information is relevant. So now I need to talk about what plan I'm going to make. For this one, I think I'm going to create a list. It's going to be my method to solve this problem. So I know it's for 6 hours. So first hour, hour 1, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, sixth hour. If it lost 2 points every hour,